this is Miss Pie again, and in this video I'm going to show you how to find a regression formula to when you are trying to get an equation to graph a complicated section of your picture and it's too hard to try to do all the transformations on your own. Okay, so hopefully you've done a regression formula before, and most of you probably have never seen all these little points on a picture, and I'll show you how I got those points. I went to Menu, and I went to Geometry, and right here where it says Points and Lines, and then I just selected Points. And with that, you can put points anywhere you want to. So let's say I wanted to put points here along this ridge. I can just put a whole bunch of points. Now, I don't particularly want to find a regression of this line right now. I was just showing you an example of how to insert the points. So I'm going to undo those points, pushing Control equals to get rid of them. Okay, I've already set up these points because if you can see, there's a lot of points there, and it takes a lot of work to get them kind of exactly where you want. And you can also see that this point isn't quite exactly where I want, but it is close enough. So you just want to get as many points as you can along the line of the picture. Okay, once you get that done, you want to go ahead and have the calculator tell you the coordinates for those points. To do that, you're going to go to Menu, Actions, and right here where it says Coordinates and Equations, you're just going to click on that, and you get this little box here. And then all you have to do is click on your points, and then you get the coordinates. And I would suggest when you're doing that, after you click on the points, move the coordinates points away from this area because you have so many points right there. If you left all the equations right there, it would be too messy and it would be too hard to try to get to the other points because of all the other stuff that's in your way. And it's pretty easy to just kind of look at, notice they have them in shadow until you move them to where you want them. So you can see whether you've got that point or not. Now, notice I have it in shadow, but I haven't actually selected it. So as soon as I move away from that point, the shadow leaves. Okay, so I get it in shadow, I click the point, and then I just move my coordinates where I want them. And so I'm going to do that with all of these. And I've already done this previously when I was setting up for this picture, or this video, excuse me. And so I'm going to go ahead and for now, I'm just going to delete all these because you just need to get your coordinate points. And then I would suggest you write them down, and then you're going to set up a spreadsheet. And I've already written these all down, or I've already typed them all into my spreadsheet. But so once you get all the coordinate points, just write them down on a piece of paper, insert another tab, and then set up your spreadsheet with your X and Y coordinates. So for now, I'm going to get rid of all of my, I'm going to get rid of all of these. I'm just going to hide them. I really don't need them anymore. And I also can, once I find all my coordinate points, you can go ahead and just click on all of these points and just click on them and then push delete, and it gets rid of them. Okay. Just go over and over and over again. Get rid of all the points. And notice that as you're getting rid of the points, the coordinates are also disappearing. So make sure you write down those coordinates before you delete all of that stuff. All right, so we've gotten all of our coordinate points. We type them all into our spreadsheet. And now we're going to do a regression. It's a good idea to kind of have an idea of what type of regression you want. So if I was going to have a graph that went up and then down again like that, I would need something that has at least two curves or two turning points, but 3 may be better. And I say that just because I know that cubic functions usually have two turning points, but most cubic functions look like, let me see, most cubic functions look kind of like this shape here, where it's going up and out more than going up and down. So because we have this up and down motion here, I'm going to go with aquatic regression. Okay, So over here, I filled everything out. I go to column B and cell 1 or row 1. Notice how I have it highlighted. I'm going to do a regression. So I go to Menu, Statistics, Stat Calculations, and I want Aquatic Regression. I have to tell the calculator where to get my X values. And to do that, you're going to select the little triangle here, and it drops down to give you your drop-down menu. And then I'm going to push OK. Now I have the whole equation here. I don't actually have to write that down or type it in. I can just come to here, come back to my graph, pull up my tab. If I go up to my previous formula, you can see that this is the aquatic regression, and to get it to pop up, all you have to do is push enter. And you can see that aquatic regression really does a great job of capturing the curve on the top of the wing all the way to the end of the wing right here. Okay. Regressions take quite a bit of work to do to get all those points, but it usually does an awesome job of fitting your picture much better than you could do any type of transformations to this type of equation. It would take me a long time to do the transformations needed. It's much easier just to do the regression.